God is beyond human understanding, yet He reveals His nature so we can know Him, trust Him, and love Him. The Bible describes many attributes of God, qualities that show who He is and how He relates to us. These attributes are not just theological ideas. They are living truths that shape our faith, give us hope, and anchor our lives. God's omnipotence means He is all-powerful. There is nothing too hard for Him. He spoke the universe into existence, set the stars in place, and formed humanity with care. When God promises something, His power ensures it will be fulfilled. For believers, this means no situation is hopeless. When we feel weak, God remains strong. When doors seem closed, God has the power to open new paths. His omnipotence reminds us that our faith does not rest on human strength, but on the limitless power of God. God's omniscience means He knows all things. He knows the past, the present, and the future. Nothing is hidden from His sight. Not our actions, not our thoughts, not our silent tears. God understands us completely. This can be comforting, because it means we never have to explain our pain to Him. He already knows. It also calls us to live honestly, knowing that God sees our hearts. His perfect knowledge assures us that His guidance is wise and His plans are always right, even when we do not understand them. God's omnipresence means He is everywhere at all times. There is no place where God is absent. Whether we are in joy or sorrow, in a crowded city or a quiet room, God is there. When we feel lonely, His presence surrounds us. When we are afraid, He is near. This attribute reminds us that we are never abandoned. God walks with us through every season of life, offering comfort, strength, and peace wherever we go. God's immutability means He never changes. The world changes constantly. People change, circumstances change, emotions change. But God remains the same. His love does not fade. His promises do not fail. His character is steady and trustworthy. Because God does not change, we can have confidence in Him. What He said in the past is still true today. His faithfulness in history assures us of His faithfulness in our lives now and in the future. God's holiness means He is perfectly pure and set apart from all sin. He is completely righteous in all His ways. God's holiness shows us the seriousness of sin, but it also reveals His beauty and perfection. When we see God's holiness, we become aware of our need for grace. Through His holiness, God calls us to live lives that honor Him, not in our own strength, but through His transforming power. God's love is one of His most precious attributes. His love is unconditional, sacrificial, and eternal. God loved the world so deeply that He gave His Son for our salvation. This love is not based on our performance, but on His nature. God's love assures